This is Rap the News. And just like I told you 4 damn years ago to prepare for this, because it was going to happen, that people were going to start dropping dead like flies due to dust pneumonia, SARS, coronavirus, COVID-19 is all bullshit names for upper respiratory infection due to dust, fine dust particles that is coming down, just like it mentioned in Deuteronomy that God was going to use to destroy the people. And it is coming from a system, you know, and they don't want to tell the people that there is a planetary system called God's Kingdom Come that is out there. I don't care how ridiculous that sounds to you. It is happening. We are seeing the planets, we are seeing new moons, we are seeing everything under the damn sun. And they having meeting after meeting after meeting, and they all gathered together. All the kings of the nation is gathering together to fight who? Death. Hell and death. And I want you to listen to what I have to say. So you have drastic measures being used and implemented right now on all Americans as we speak. Vice President Pence just did a meeting warning on all Americans that the virus is coming for you in every damn town.
But let me say once again, this is a whole of government approach, and from early on, President Trump has insisted that our government at the federal level, all of our partners at the state level, work in concert to protect the American people. And with that, Dr. Tony Fauci for an update on the status.
In the United States, we continue to have new cases. As of this morning, there were 712, I believe, with 27 deaths. Guaranteed by the time of this evening, that's going to be up, and there'll be several more. And tomorrow, there'll be several more. So we realize that this is something, obviously, that we've been saying all along, that we're taking very seriously.
The National Guard just stepped in New York, right? Declaring martial law under the pretense of containment. Let's take a look at the meaning so you know what I'm saying. Containment definition is the action of keeping something harmful, which is you, under control or within limits. But in order to keep you under control, they have to implement martial law. And that definition is military government stepping in to involve the suspension of ordinary law. So your constitution rights is going to be violated like fuck. And I say it in proper English, violated like fuck. We also had the subcommittee hearing appearing live on social media just a few minutes ago, right?
We're 20 here in the United States, and I think as we realize those numbers will be changing by the hour, it'll be different by the end of this hearing, for all we know. This is not the first time, though, our country has had to deal with an outbreak, and it likely won't be the last. And we've been preparing for situations such as this. The Department of Health and Human Services conducted the Crimson Contagion 2019 functional exercise, a multi-state whole-of-government exercise to assess the ability to respond to a large-scale outbreak. Last summer, the President signed into law the Pandemic and All Hazards Preparedness Act, and since 2015, under Republican and Democratic leadership, for infectious disease response has increased by 70%. That's 70% in 5 years. While the virus is here now in the United States, we didn't see the first case until mid-January. Implementing travel restrictions bought us time, and mandatory quarantine helped to initially contain the spread of the virus.
The initial plan was for 1,000 National Guard to be called up. After briefings today, I will be doubling that number to 2,000 National Guard to be called up. They will be doing various functions. They'll be working with the MTA. They'll be working with the Port Authority. They'll be assisting the NYPD. New Yorkers, we like to think we're tough and we can handle anything. We are tough, but we're also smart. And we're smart enough to know that we don't mess with Mother Nature. New Yorkers should either evacuate or stay indoors.
Talking about how bad shit is going to get and that people is going to die left and right. And you have to remember what the Bible states to us. And this is what people don't want to get because they don't want to believe God. Revelation 19:19. And I saw the beast, right? And the kings of the earth, right? They working with the devil. Who? The presidents of these earths with their armies. And people get mad because I said something about Donald Trump. He is a beast. He ain't nothing but a damn devil. This is what the Bible is saying. He working with the fucking devil. If you don't believe God, you need to get out of religion. The earth with their armies was gathered together to make war with him who was sitting on the horse and against his army. So we know the army of God is on the way, right? Or here, Revelation 6:8 is telling you about that horse. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. That pale horse is the pestilence, the sickness. And his name that sat on him was Death, because people is going to be dropping dead in the droves. And hell, which is planet hell, followed with him. Well, we don't believe it, but you burning up from global fucking warming, huh? The climate is changing, ain't it? You stupid motherfuckers. The volcanoes is erupting, showing you the sea levels is rising, right? Showing you that it's a planetary system out there. And it don't have to do what the government lied and said it was going to do. It's going to do exactly what God wanted to do. Power was given unto him over a fourth part of the earth to kill. And that's what they finna do. To kill with what? With the beast of the earth, which is what? The Gentiles. They getting ready to do what? Kill y'all. Y'all better get ready, man. Ezekiel 38:22. And I will plead with them. Why is God pleading? In Joel 3, he's saying, I'm pleading with you because of my people Israel. I want you to let them go back to what? Jerusalem, where? Tel Arad. Not that fake Mount Moriah carry with them false ass synagogue of Satan is hanging out till they get destroyed by God. I will plead with you with pestilence, and that's what's happening. You're getting that dust in your lungs. That's why it ain't no cure. That's why everywhere you go is going to get you. And with blood and with rain upon him. And I will rain upon him and his bands and upon the many people that are with him, an overflowing rain of great hailstones, fire, and brimstones. The dust is coming first. We are in the Nibiru planet hell system. And the dust is raining down. I don't give a damn if you don't see it. Like I keep trying to say, go at night, shine a light in the sky, and see the dust that you breathing in that's going to kill your fucking ass if you wicked. The meteorites is going to kill you. That's what's next. Because here come the pestilence first. We're experiencing it. What's coming next? Then I'm going to rain on your asses fire. Y'all better be ready and prepare. This is Wrap the News.